So today we're going to be reviewing the Beautycreations foundation. It is $12 and the shade that I got is in 4.0. This is how the bottle looks like. It has like a plastic cap and then the bottom is basically like acrylic, I think. Not acrylic, but you know, it's pretty hard. The foundation comes in 24 shades and it is supposed to be a satin finish, oil-free, hydrating, long-wearing, and it's supposed to have vitamin E and be a lightweight formula. It is also said to be medium to full, and it's supposed to be for all types, really from oily to dry skin. So we're going to see if that's true. My skin type is just straight up oily. So on one side of my face I'm going to be doing a brush and the other side I'm going to be doing a sponge. It comes with a pump. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Yeah, it comes in a pump. So I'm just going to squirt one pump on this side of my face. I'm going to try to see if I can zoom you guys in. Okay. Yeah. So just one pump. Never ordered anything from Beautycreations. I forgot to mention that. This is my first product from them. Actually, no, I'm lying. I ordered their eyeshadow palette before and I didn't really have a good experience with it. So hopefully with this one, they'll redeem themselves. So far it has a pretty good coverage. And again, when I picked the shade out online, I again, they don't sell it in person, at least I don't think so. I mean, they sell it through they sell it in Vanity Box Cosmetics. That's the website I use. But of course you can order it through Beautycreations. But I'm pretty sure Vanity Box Cosmetics, they have like stores in person, but they're only located in the Los Angeles area. So of course, if you live around Los Angeles, you can definitely stop by and you could test out the foundation. But so far it's looking pretty good with the brush, and it's just like one pump. Like, I still have a little bit left and it covered pretty well. And of course, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have a pimple right there. It just came out of nowhere. Yeah, it covered pretty well and I didn't even use the full pump. Like, this is really good. This is really good. I'm gonna go over it just to see how it would look if I were to add the full pump. But you don't need like the full pump. This is how my face looks like. And yeah, you don't need the full pump. So I'm gonna do like a brand new pump and use a beauty blender. Again, any beauty blender is fine. I happen to have the original one. I really love this one because I feel like it works really well. But now companies, even drugstore, come out with like really good cheaper ones. But a lot of times when I apply foundation on myself, I personally love to use, it depends. Like, if I'm in a hurry, I'm going to use a brush. If I'm not in a hurry, I'm going to use a sponge. Because a lot of times, and it's a habit, like I'll use a sponge but then I won't wash it. So then just to go wash it and then rinse it out and make sure like everything is out, I'd rather just use a brush because I have the Cinema Secret spot cleaner, so I'll just use that. But again, it's all preference. Honestly, the sponge looks really nice. I think I prefer the sponge better, honestly, because it looks so seamless. And it's true, like you don't feel heavy. If you guys tried like the Smashbox one, they have like a full coverage one with kaolin clay. And then if you tried like the Kat Von D or the Huda, like you can definitely like, well, not much Huda, but like the Kat Von D one, you could really feel it. And the Smashbox one, I love that it's, you know how it's becoming like hotter outside. I love the fact that I don't feel it. I don't even feel like I'm wearing anything. And it's pretty amazing because again, it's supposed to be full coverage, and a lot of times full coverage, it just means you're gonna feel it, girl. You're going to feel it. Again, this is how my skin looks. I did not use the full pump. That's the pump from the Beauty Blender. I still have more product. I'm gonna just layer. I don't need enough like to finish the full pump, but I'm just gonna see how it looks like. Like, does it look cakey, you know? Just so that way you guys have an idea. Like, this is about to be my new favorite foundation. I'm just gonna go over it with the other side. But definitely the Beauty Blender. Definitely try it out. Of course, you guys, don't forget your neck. So any leftovers, just bend it down towards your neck. My pimple here is ready to pop. It did cover the coloration, but it's peeking a little through. But that shit is ready to pop. I just can't find my tool to pop it. I have to like do a deep cleaning. But yeah, this is how it looks like with one pump on each side. Well, not really one pump, like almost half a pump on each side. This is how it looks. Looks pretty good. Like, I look really flawless, and my pores are like really small. You can't even tell. So yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna basically conceal, contour, bronze, and blush, and do all of that stuff. And I'm gonna come back and tell you guys how it looks. And we're gonna do a wear test throughout the day. So I'll be right back. So I'm back. This is me with a full face. I basically applied my makeup the way I would with any foundations that I own. So I applied powder, blush, applied a little highlight, and I also bronzed my face. And I forgot to mention in the beginning, I did use a primer. I just used a little bit in the middle. I used a Dermablend pore primer. I will insert a picture here, just because that's exactly what I would do if I'm wearing foundation. I always wear a primer. So I wanted to see how it would do with my regular makeup. I did use the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder, because that one helps with oil control. And like I said, I'm very, very, very oily. But this is how the foundation looks like. Like, it looks really, really good. Like, I'm shocked. Like, this is about to be my new everyday foundation. And yes, I said everyday because I love full coverage. It's only $12. Like, I believe they have also, that I forgot to mention, they have foundation packets. So if you don't know your shade, you could also order that, and then they could just, you know, you could just get it at home, and then you could just try it out. Let me just double check, because I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. Yeah, they have foundation matching samples online. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell, but yeah, they do. I just wanted to make sure on their website though. And if you want to order through Vanity Box Cosmetics, you don't get, like, you know, an option to do packets. But I would just say try to like do your research and Google and try to see, like, eye it out, I guess, because this foundation is really good. It is, so far right now, it is $3.54. I'm gonna be doing check-ins we shall see, every 2 every 3 hours. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, so it is 7:07 right now. I am sitting in the car. I'm about to like go home. And this is how my foundation is looking like. Yeah, my lash is kind of like lifting a little bit, and of course you could see my pimple. But again, I had to wear a mask, you know, when I left my house. So I feel like that kind of took the foundation off. But my lips is almost gone. I did eat like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so that's how it's looking like. But so far so good. Like everything is still in place. Oiliness, I am a little oily, but just a little bit on the sides of my nose. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's nothing crazy. So my next check-in is probably going to be when I'm home. Yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can do another one, but most likely not because it's already getting late. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, so we're back, and it's been over an hour and a half since I last checked in with you guys. It is 8:50. So I did put on a mask. So in some area, like by my nose, like over here, it's kind of like gone. Like the foundation's kind of gone, and literally my pimple is exposed. I am getting oily. Like I could feel the shininess all over here. I don't know if you guys can tell. Like I just feel shiny. I don't feel like there's foundations that have made it worse for me, like where it's like so oily, but it's again over here by my mouth area is kind of like separated. So I don't know if it's because I've been touching it, because literally this area is kind of like missing a little. It still looks good, like I wouldn't complain. I do like this foundation though, just because it is only $12, and like if you're not doing anything important, if you're not doing anything that requires you to wear the foundation long wearing, like this is a good deal and a good price, and you don't even feel it at all. Again, if I didn't use a high wearing, I did not use a long wearing setting spray. I did not use I didn't bake. Normally for me baking is good because it sets in the foundation. I just lightly tapped powder all over my face. So for me, I really have to like pack it in just because of my skin type. I would feel like this would work on dry skin. Definitely just make sure your face is very moisturized. Like I said, if you have normal to dry skin, this is perfect. If you're very oily, I would just use a lot of steps. That is all I'm saying. I would just use a lot of steps if you're going to use this foundation, because a lot of people love this foundation. I'm just very oily, so yeah, that is what I think about it. So I hope you guys liked the video and subscribe, and until next time, I'll leave my Instagram down below just in case. Bye.